I am Caitlin Kirby and I work at the BBC as a software engineer. I did a degree at the University of Manchester in computer science, and then after that you've got to find yourself to work somewhere, and so I was basically putting in applications for a variety of different things, and I came across the BBC's graduate scheme, made an application, did a very scary interview, and I got it. Pretty much just get on with what's called ticketed work, and we pick up work, we assign it to ourselves, work such as if there's bugs in BBC iPlayer, which is what I work upon, or if there's new features we're putting in, all kinds of things like that. And we pick up those pieces of work during the day, and we either work on them on our own, we work on them with other members of the team, and then we basically chat about it again the following day. I really enjoy the job itself, which sounds very vague, but the actual programming part of it. So as a software engineer, that is what I do. I work on the app, I create things, we basically make it a tangible thing. And I really enjoy that part of it, the actual creation, because it is really satisfying to work away in something that looks really abstract, and then you run it and it just works and you can see what you've created, and it is really, really good. I did GCSE and A-level computer science with Lee Cleary. If I hadn't have done those, I wouldn't have gone and done computer science at uni, and then I wouldn't have gotten a software engineering role at the BBC. So kind of two, really. I did really enjoy my computer science, which is why I've decided to continue doing it, but I also enjoyed some of the more creative subjects as well. I did art, which I just really enjoyed. You don't have to do just academia and just only do that. You can do art as well, and it is, in my opinion, even sometimes way more valuable because it's such a wonderful thing to do. So my favourite piece of work would probably be my third year project that I did in university. I effectively created Guitar Hero, but for the piano. So I linked up the computer keyboard to the program and mapped it over to piano keys. So basically the middle row of keys was the C to C, and then shift and control would take you up and down the octaves, etc. While you were playing, it mapped all of that into formal sheet music on screen. Don't think that you can't do it straight away, so don't undervalue the skills you already have. So almost everyone I've spoken to that is on the job that I'm doing didn't think they'd get the job. They did the interview and was just like, I'm definitely not going to get it, I'm just doing it on a whim. And I was especially worried that I didn't have this really lavish portfolio full of work that I've done, but it's just not the case. Especially the BBC, they're looking for just this drive and your character and a kind of a desire to make something good and to make it well. They're looking for people that just want to represent what they do and basically making something valuable and good that isn't just going to make a lot of money. They want something that is actually useful and beneficial to the wider public. So basically all of that just to say, you are probably good enough. So the graduate scheme is 2 years long. It's a process where I will change through different teams within the BBC. So I'm currently working on BBC iPlayer. My next team, which I'll be in for a further 6 months, is I'm thinking of going to work on something like BBC Sounds, which is another product that the BBC does. After that, I might stay or I might move to somewhere else. I've always liked to go work at somewhere like Kew Gardens because I've got a real interest in like horticulture and all stuff like that. But I'll just see how it goes, really. I'll definitely be at the BBC for a while longer yet, though. I think I'd like to talk about the apprenticeships that the BBC offers. So I'm on a graduate scheme, which I went and did after university, but the BBC is absolutely happy and really encourages people to come from non-university backgrounds and from backgrounds doing all sorts of things. The three main entry points which are probably most applicable, the two degree apprenticeship schemes and then the software engineering graduate scheme. I'll talk more about the apprenticeships because you can go and do those and they'll give you a qualification. So if you're not interested in university, the apprenticeships are a really good option. And honestly, looking back, I might have better done an apprenticeship because you get that hands-on experience in a workplace and it is invaluable. It is a fantastic thing to do. So yeah, there's the UX one, which is all about designing what the pages might look like and getting this, basically making all the BBC products look fantastic. That side of it is the UX apprenticeship. And then there's the software engineering one, where you would make what the UX designers have created. And both of these are a fantastic way to get into the field. The BBC actively tries to recruit people that have just finished their A-levels, finished their GCSEs. Basically, if you've got a drive to do it, the BBC are very interested in you.